The most common violations in Ohio are boundary concerns, improper termination, and child custody issues. Some are more obvious ethical violations than others. Mental health professionals are expected to have a very high discernment and excellent judgment. It is understandable to not have a personal relationship with our clients. As a profession, it requires the least amount of bias one could possibly manage to possess. I am surprised by most of the violations that I read. We have spent an incredible amount of time discussing ethics, counselor impairment, and disciplinary actions. The amount of time and energy studying to be a counselor is extensive. There is a large price to pay for poor decisions as a counselor. For me, the cost is too high to let myself become impaired. Although we are all human and make mistakes, my heart goes out to those who chose this profession to help others but found themselves in this predicament. As I read these violations, I noticed that one bad decision led to another. Just when I thought it couldn't get worse, one counselor did not show up for a hearing. There was another counselor that was honest, revealing her relationship with a client. Although a violation occurred, her honesty was reflective of a counselor's ideals. I chose to review one particular mental health provider with 2 violations within 2 years. The first violation was one of confidentiality. The Ohio state codes involved were ORC 4757.36C1. The next was OAC 4757-5-02A2 and 4757-02D. And this was from CSW MFT 2018. The ACA codes involved in the violation was Section B. The whole section pretty much covers confidentiality, and the description was lacking in the disciplinary notes. The disciplinary action was counseling twice per month for 1 year at the violator's expense. The sessions are reported by the practitioner quarterly. At the end of the year, a report would be made, and the board would come to a decision about returning to independent social work. Her second violation was involving the recommendation for a minor she was counseling. She violated OAC 4757-6-01 of Ohio Code, and this is also from CSW MFT 2018. The ACA code violated was 8.4.B, American Counseling Association 2014. She was required to take the laws and rules exam of the Code of Ethics and provide proof of passing. It appears she violated the fidelity of the client in both situations. According to Ohio Code of Ethics, Legislative Service Commission 2018, an impaired mental health professional will not provide counseling services, and if they are, when the violation occurs, they will notify their clients in writing and help existing clients find another mental health professional to continue their care, until which time they are no longer impaired. ACA 2014. Code C.2.G states counselors will monitor themselves for impairment and seek out help when needed. They will limit, suspend, or terminate professional relationships with clients during this time. And colleagues will help identify and hold each other accountable for impairment. At this time, I don't really have any questions. I feel more the weight of the responsibility of being a counselor. I know that God will give me wisdom and discernment to uphold the Code of Ethics. However, the weight of the responsibility will remain. I'm hoping that I will be able to have a nice group of colleagues that will help me be accountable and then also to encourage growth. Thanks for listening this week. Hope you have a good one.